Today we're going to start learning about surface area. So we're going to just look at surface area of prisms and cylinders. So surface area is kind of like the outside cover. So you can kind of think of it as wrapping paper or the area around a 3D object. So we're going to learn the difference between surface area and then lateral surface area. And then we're going to look at formulas that calculate surface areas of prisms and cylinders. So first of all, let's remember what the difference between prisms and cylinders are. So cylinders and cones are different because a cylinder is going to have the base is going to appear twice. Versus a cone, the base only appears once and it meets up to a vertex, okay? Okay, so the surface area of a prism, since it has two bases, the surface area is equal to the lateral area plus 2 times the base of 2 times the area of the base, right? Because there's two bases. Versus the lateral surface area, how do we get this L? How do we get this lateral surface area? Well, we get the lateral surface area by multiplying the perimeter of the base times the height of the prism. Okay, so let's take a look here and try to figure out the surface area, the lateral, and the total surface area. So we're going to do the lateral surface area first because since you need the lateral surface area to actually figure out the total surface area anyways, we're going to start with lateral surface area. So the lateral surface area is equal to the perimeter of the base times the height of the entire figure. So first we need the perimeter of the base, right? So we need the perimeter of this rectangle. So perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So 2 times 8 plus 2 times 4. Okay, so we get 24 for our perimeter. And then the height of this figure is 12, right? So now we have a lateral surface area is equal to 24, our perimeter, times 12, our height. So our lateral surface area, which is just the surface area of everything but the bases, is equal to 288. So lateral surface area is just the area of the pieces that are not the bases, right? Not the bases. So now let's do total surface area. So total surface area is equal to the lateral area plus the area of the two bases, or 2 times the area of one base, okay? So, to get the area of our base, we do length times width, or 8 times 4, okay? So 8 times 4 is 32. So our total surface area is equal to 288, that was our lateral surface area, plus 2 times B, which was 32. So 288 plus 2 times 32 equals 352 for total surface area. Alright, so let me explain something about the perimeter. If this was a box, like a cardboard box, and we undid this cardboard box, you could see that these add up, these pieces here add up to 24. Alright, so let's take a look at the surface area of a cylinder. So the surface area of a cylinder is similar. The only difference is that we have, instead of having a perimeter, because it's a cylinder, we don't have a perimeter anymore, we have a circumference, right? So the surface area is still S equals L plus 2B, but that L, it used to be perimeter times height, but now that L, or that lateral surface area, is L equals circumference times height. Alright, so let's do an example. Let's find the surface area for this circular cylinder. So surface area is equal to our lateral surface area plus 2 times the base the area of the base. So we said that the lateral surface area is actually equal to, instead of perimeter times the height, remember a circle doesn't have a perimeter, it has a circumference. So it's going to be circumference times the height. Well, circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So we actually have 2 pi r times height. And then the area of the base is actually pi r squared, because that's the formula for the area of a circle. Well, we know that r is 6, the radius is 6, and we know that the height here is 9. So we can plug in 6 and 9, 6 for r and 9 for h. And then we can evaluate. So 2 times 6 times 9 is 108 pi, and then 2 times 36 is 72 pi. Since these are both pi's, we can actually add those together. 108 pi plus 72 pi, that's equal to 180 pi, which if you do 180 times pi in your calculator, you get approximately, if you round, 565. All right, let's do a lateral and total surface area of this figure. So remember, lateral surface area of a cylinder is perimeter times height, but since it's a circle, it's circumference times height. And since it's circumference, it's 2 pi r times the height. So that means the lateral surface area for this figure is 2 times pi times 8, since that's the radius, times 12, since that's the height. So we get 192 pi. So now the total surface area is equal to the lateral, which was 192 pi, plus 2b. Well, b is equal to pi r squared. So that means that b is equal to pi times 8 squared, since 8 is your radius, which is 64. So our b, the area of our base, is 64 pi. So now plugging that in, we have 192 pi, that was our L, plus 2 times 64 pi, that's our B. So 192 pi plus 2 times 64 pi is 320 pi. All right, so let's talk about how we got that circumference. Okay, so if you were to open this up, like if it was like a box, a 3D figure, this is called our net drawing here. So if you were to, so you can see that this is 16 pi times 12, and that's how you get the area of the lateral surface area. All right, all done. Go ahead and try some problems on your own.